Raven is the daughter of the evil queen. Her mother always wanted her to be evil, but she never really had it in her. She prefers music and writing as opposed to evil spells and potions. However, the students at Ever After High didn't know this, and they were utterly terrified by her. She only really had 3 main friends at the beginning: Maddie Hatter, the daughter of the Mad Hatter, Cedar Wood, the daughter of Pinocchio, and weirdly Apple White, the daughter of Snow White and the one who Raven would have to poison. That is, until Raven refused to sign the storybook of legends. Now she didn't have to follow that storyline, and she could start writing her own happily ever after. For Raven, I took some inspiration from casual goth looks, as well as her original feather motif. She has a long, slender black dress with a magenta-red trail, sort of akin to a bird's tail. I gave her studded belts and spiked jewelry for a more modern touch, as well as a feathered shawl. I like to think she wears it to cover herself up a bit more. There are also small wings on her shoes, tying in the feather aspect once more. I gave her a corset under her belts, which could possibly be an homage to her feelings of being trapped and forced to live out her mother's fate. Or maybe I just added it because it looked cool. Her hair is a lot spikier in my redesign, as I was inspired by a lot of gothic half-up, half-down hairstyles, a parallel we'll see later with Apple. I based her hair a lot on the books. There's a scene in the beginning of the first book where Apple and Raven are talking. Raven suddenly becomes self-conscious of her hair and how strands like to stick out, unlike Apple's perfectly styled hair. I thought that was an aspect they really should have portrayed better in her show design. It shows that she's a lot messier than her story counterpart. Onto colors! I actually really like the colors in her original design, so I didn't really change much there. I gave her skin a cool undertone to contrast Apple's array of warm colors. Plus, I can imagine she doesn't get out a lot. The rest of her colors consist of dark purples, blacks, and burgundies, which are unfortunately very similar to her mother's preferred palette. I like to think she's tried wearing brighter colors, but they'd never really look good on her. I gave her a lace pattern on her corset and tights, which I think tie them together nicely and give her a more regal look, despite Raven not really being the regal type. And of course, to contrast Apple even more, I gave her lots of silver jewelry and accents. And here she is! I wasn't sure what to do for her when I started her design, but I think it turned out amazing. I can't stop looking at her.